As the moment we open our eyes for the very first time, fear is born with us. With our first steps as a child, the first day of school, the first kiss, we walk into the realm of the unknown, the exotic darkness that welcomes us to the unimaginable. Fear lives in mind and feeds on thoughts of what if. What if I fall on the ground? What if school turns out to be the actual hell? What if I'm a bad kisser? What if a giant monster jump scares me like you're about to be now? Fear also plays a great role in video game industry. Whether you look at it as a genre or in a more general concept, games wouldn't mean anything without fear. Because we play for that sense of relief that comes after it. Game developers use 3 types of fears in their games to make it appealing. So let's check it out. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Number 1. Ground Faller. Why are kids scared to fall on the ground? Simple, they get hurt. Just like in video games, our first and very primal experience is the fear of getting hurt. This can happen in almost every game you play. A very simple example would be in linear games. For instance, Inside. Alongside all the conceptual and dystopian fears that we face, we should take into account the fact that we don't want to lose. The game will give you lots of checkpoints, yet you still get nervous when these guys come after you, because you know they're going to hurt the boy, and they're going to hurt you, the player who has to go back and do it all again. A more thorough example can be seen in sandboxes. Let's say you were roaming around in GTA and hit a pedestrian. Now the police are going to come after you. You start fighting them until every unit in the city is your sworn enemy. Now in this scenario, does it really matter if they arrest you or defeat you? You're not in a mission, nor are you gonna achieve anything out of this. Nothing's at stake. It would even make more sense to let them finish, so everything would get back to normal sooner. Yet you wish to win for the sake of not getting hurt. Every game should tap into this fear. But what about the actual horror games? That leads us to number 2, School Hater. Now why is school scary at first? Easy, fear of the unknown. Horror games use this fear beautifully. About a minute ago, I jump scared you. Sure, you were shocked for a second, but did it actually scare you? Like in a deep and tangible sense that you would remember? I don't think so, because you didn't know about it. But what if this time I warn you? What if I inform you that you're going to get jump scared again? Now you're turning your face away from the phone, right? You live with the fear of the unknown that can happen any second now. Relax, I'm not going to do it again. Or am I? Anyway, in a horror game like Resident Evil, you're not actually scared of the zombies. I mean, yeah, you are. And that's the first type of fear we talked about. But if they use this too much, you become numb. These things have beat me 100 times now. Why would I be scared of it anymore? No, what they do is create long and dark hallways with creaking sounds, water droplets, and wind blowing. There's no need for them to actually scare you. Your brain does it for them. The constant fear of what if something attacks me can cripple a man. That's why Resident Evil 6 is trash, and that's why Resident Evil 2 is a masterpiece. They do it in a layered design too. First with simple zombies, then with lickers, and creme de la creme, Tyrant. Why Tyrant is the scariest one? It's not about his height or his calm walk, even though that helps. It's how he takes away your safe zone from you. Suddenly it doesn't matter if the lights are on or off. If he still has your trail, you have to keep running. And thus we reach number 3, Bad Kisser. Why do they advise mountain climbers not to look down? It's not only because of the height, it's so they don't think about what is at stake. That they came so far, and if they slip now, all would be lost. In some video games, there has to be something at stake, so fear would prevail. It could be as simple as a mission or the money you have, or something way more valuable, time. In Soulsborne games, as you progress deep into the world, you begin to carry a big number of souls, but you also carry your progression with you. If you make it to the next bonfire, it's all great. But if you don't, you have to do all of this again. But this time, you need to take your blood stain into account. Because if you lose twice in a row, you lose hundreds of thousands of souls too. So it's more like a combination of both. Roguelike games are also based on this fear. Every time you get a little closer to the end, and just right when you fool yourself to think it's the last run, a disaster happens. But it's not just about finishing the game, it's about getting to know it better. If you're doomed to fail a run, wouldn't you rather it would be at the final boss, so you could get the hang of everything? This fear is also the speedrunner's worst enemy. Every second of their gameplay is a temporary achievement. You miss one cue, jump in the wrong direction, even a brief hesitate, and it's over. Overall, I think fear is a great motivation in video games. If it's designed in a proper way, it can help us. Because if games are renders of the real life, then what better place to practice confronting our fears and to be brave? Like always, if you enjoyed, hit the like button and subscribe. Are you looking for more similar content? Then be sure to check out my analysis of how indie platformers can destroy video game industry. Be safe and don't you dare go hollow.